asshole for telling my wife she was being difficult due to a seating issue at the restaurant.
On Sunday, my wife and I were out for a date night. My sister was babysitting our 2-year-old daughter, so we had the night free. I was busy with some friends in the afternoon, so I had texted my wife to make reservations at the restaurant, and a few minutes later, she told me it was done. When we got there and were taken to our table, she said that during the phone call, she had asked for a table next to the windows, and that the lady who'd taken down her reservation had said she'd noted it down. The guy said there wasn't anything written, there wasn't any window side table free, so if we could be seated at the current table for now, he'd see what he can do. That table was good too, and honestly, I wasn't fussed over the window, so we sat down. A few minutes later, she told me she saw someone be seated at a window side table. I said it was fine, but at that same time, a guy walked past. She told him she'd seen someone be seated and we were supposed to be first. He said he'll check it out. When he left, I want to be clear, I didn't say it in front of him. I said it's our date night, let's not be difficult. She didn't get angry or anything, just said she wasn't being difficult, we were first. A few minutes later, the guy came and took us to a window side table. We had a great night. Later that night, when we were in bed, I said it had been a great night, and she said, yeah, despite me being difficult, and seemed a bit put off by what I had said. I said I only meant that our night would have been good regardless of where we sat, so it wasn't a big deal. She said how she was in the wrong. We were promised a particular type of table, and she just kept them to their word. That I was blaming the person who was wronged. I said, okay, I didn't see the whole point in pushing it, and apologized for my remark. We were planning on another night this weekend, and I just recalled her being mad at me for what I had said, so I'm wondering if I was the asshole at that time.
Woman moment!
No. Yeah. OP is not the asshole, what the fuck?
Holy woman moment, dude. It's just a freaking table, dude.
Is OP the asshole basically for telling his wife to calm down at a restaurant and get over the fact that they didn't get the table that they were promised?
It wasn't even that. It's the fact that he specifically said the word difficult. I think she's upset at the fact that he insinuated that she was being difficult.
I don't think OP's an asshole, but I think OP's dumb, because the clear solution here is if you are married to your wife, I would assume you've known each other for a while. I would assume you know exactly how your wife is, and I would assume by now you would have learned to not argue with her because she will do this.
I'm sorry, babe. Love you. And then kissed her on the forehead.
You're so right, honey. I love you. Thank you for doing everything for me. You are the light of my life. You are the only wonder in my eyes. Did I mention how pretty you look?
I mean, she's so obsessed with being right, you know? Sometimes it's not about that, you know? Sometimes it's just not letting things out of your control ruin your night. I don't know, man. She's just being difficult.
Look at this. You're the asshole. It's our date night. Let's not be difficult. And our night would be good regardless of where we sat. Have two completely different meanings. The first is critical and sounds more like, hey, this is our night, and if you behave like this, it'll ruin it for me. The latter is supportive and says, it doesn't matter where we sit. I'm just happy to be here with you. As a long-time service industry worker, we do have to fix our mistakes. If she was told she would have a window seat, she should have one. Of course, things happen and mistakes get made, but upon your arrival, the mistake was noted, and she was then given the idea that there was something that could be done. It's completely okay for her to follow up on that. It's not like she had some big meltdown. As a restaurant worker, I would have been completely okay with her behavior and apologetic as the restaurant was at fault. Be genuinely apologetic and book a surprise window seat for her this weekend.
Jesus Christ. 8,000 upvotes. So sorry, queen.
This person's 33 years old! What the fuck?
And they're still so beautiful. Mwah. I'm the relationship expert. Mwah.
Oh my god.
Oh, he also... oh my god.
Oh,
Bruh.
Lord.
Ah!
Yep, I understand.
Cookie! It's a